Okay, so now let's see how we can place an implant. So you will see it's very simple. Now that we have checked our panoramic, I can simply have this option on, or also click on this icon here, and what will happen is my view will change. So I personally don't like to have the 3D view because it tends to demand a lot of capacity from my PC. So what I will do is I will remove it there like this, and to be sure it doesn't bother us, and I have a PC that is running as fast as possible. So we are going to place an implant like that. I'm not an implantologist myself, but it's just so that you get the point. First thing is to change the angle in order to match the angle of what would be the orientation of the implant. And here I can change again to the view, zoom out exactly, and so I know that this is going to be the center line to my of my implant. So this is the view I should be working on. Now you have two possibilities. You can add directly the implant on this view or in any view that you want, or in this one. The good news is that whatever we will do, we can change it afterwards. So let's click on add, and the first thing we need to click on is the crest. So I was about to make it here, but at the end I changed my mind. I'm going to make it here because then I have a better visualization of what's the mandibular canal. So first click, it should be on the crest. This is it, and then here you have your module that you can simply check for the right length. Of course you can select, for example, a length of tenths of millimeters, and you can spend some time trying to get the right dimension. What I suggest is simply get the orientation right, which is basically what we're looking right now. Say, yeah, let's do it like this. I click, and of course here we have a situation that is a little bit non-real. Why is that? Because our implant is 24 millimeters. So here I can simply click once and I can change to 11, and I did enter, and there you go. You get your implant that is smaller, and of course you can select here as well a smaller dimension. So there, and I click 4, and there you see the cone shape of the implant that is starting. So looking good, but my orientation, and of course I did it on purpose, is still not right. So I can simply come here and change it. If I want to be more precise, I can apply. You can see that here the icons that used to be useful for the views are now dedicated for implants, and in my view I can simply turn degree by degree, or move them on a close to below millimeter precision. So like this I can get maximum precision for my my implant. Let's say it's my position is right. I can simply check that I'm not touching the nerve, which is good. I can of course change the color as we had before. You can also change the name. We don't manufacture implants, of course. You can have the info. This is quite useful when we are going to print out the report. And if you want to see the center line, just to be sure, especially when you put several implants together, you want to see that there is no offset in angle between one implant to the other. So once you're done, then you can simply lock it. So that means that now I cannot change the angle, and this is also especially useful when you put several implants, because then you want to be sure that you're actually modifying the settings on one implant and not the other. And again, if you get too many implants in your view, bam, you click on hide, and you cannot see it anymore. You still see the center line, but not the implant. That means that then you don't have any obtrusive elements to place the next one. And if you want to place the next one, well, or select back again to see it, you come here in this list. Of course, if you have more implants, you will get all the different names, and then you can simply unhide it. So that's it. That's it for the implants. It's quite simple, as you can see. Just last thing, of course, 3D. You can see the implant in 3D. Here it is. I can remove and hide the scout views, and here you go. You get your nice implants, and let's remove the center line. There, you get a nice implants. And there you see that in 3D. By the way, 3D, it's a nice way to show to your patient and to explain to your patient, because of course panoramic view doesn't speak to a patient. At least a 3D view enables him to understand very clearly what is going to be the procedure ahead. That's it for now. See you in next chapter.